Why I didn't tell anyone about my promotion and what that says about my circle? When I got the biggest promotion of my career, I didn't tell a single person. Not my family, not my friends, and definitely not my ex. Because for the first time in my life, I realized that the people around me didn't actually want me to win. They just wanted me to stay where they could still recognize me. I work in tech, based out of Austin, Texas. I started as a junior developer 5 years ago, broke, sharing an apartment, and basically living off instant ramen and free coffee. Back then, I was dating someone. Let's call her Rachel. She was ambitious, smart, and made it clear she wanted a man with drive. And honestly, she pushed me to be better. I started working longer hours, learning new frameworks, taking certifications, the whole thing. But when things started to click for me, when I got my first big raise, that's when I noticed something shift. Suddenly, she wasn't supportive. She'd make jokes like, "Don't get too full of yourself, okay?" Or, "You're working so much, I barely recognize you." I brushed it off at first. Thought maybe she just missed me. But the truth was uglier. She liked the idea of me trying more than the reality of me succeeding. Fast forward to this year. My manager calls me in and tells me I'm being promoted to lead developer. A 6-figure salary, my own team, and remote flexibility. It was everything I dreamed about. Everything she said she wanted in a man. But by then we weren't together. We'd broken up after she told me I was becoming too obsessed with work. Ironically, a few months later, I saw on her Instagram that she was dating a guy who was already in management. So when I got that promotion, I sat there in my apartment, phone in hand, and realized there was no one I wanted to tell. My parents would just ask if I was finally going to settle down. My old college friends would turn it into a competition. They always do. And Rachel? She'd either ignore it or find a way to make it sound like luck. So I kept it to myself. No social media post, no celebration dinner, just silence. That silence taught me something. Sometimes you outgrow people before you even realize it. They cheer for you when you're struggling, but once you start actually winning, they go quiet. I didn't tell anyone because I wanted to see who noticed on their own. And guess what? Not a single text. Not one, "Hey, how's work going?" It hurt. But it also gave me clarity. I've built everything she once said she wanted: stability, ambition, success. But I've also learned that not everyone deserves front row seats to your progress. Some people only love you when you're chasing potential, not when you're living it. So yeah, I didn't tell anyone about my promotion, because sometimes the best way to protect your peace is to quietly outgrow your circle and let your success speak in silence.